Tell me about it.
Okay.
Do you want me to take this off too?
No, that's fine. Just my name is Rudy.
Rudy? I got a brother named Rudy.
Oh, really? Nice.
Yeah. He was a school teacher.
Oh, he was a school teacher?
You're a doctor. This is my son, Gary.
Nice to meet you guys.
Yeah.
Quick vital signs questions and then we'll see the doctor after, okay? Allergic to any medicines here?
I'm taking a blood thinner.
Are you allergic to anything?
No.
No allergies.
No.
The reason for your visit?
Oh, well, I had somewhat of a cold, and and then I have like these.
The tonsils?
Yeah, what are these tonsils here?
Yeah.
Well, what I've done is I put Vicks vapor rub on them, and they've gone down, and I lay on my bed where the sun could beat on that for half hour, 45 minutes.
Oh, okay.
It's just my thought, and I think it's helped.
He was complaining and there were some lumps in his throat and two sides here.
Yeah.
And that also he had a lot of phlegm.
Yeah.
And so Dr. Schwartz gave him some Nasonex, and he gave him quite a few bottles of that, and he used it all up.
Yeah.
And it seemed to help. He's still got a little residual, and these little things in his throat is going down. But that's one of the primary reasons that he is coming to the specialist to check that out. And also, we wanted to have his ears examined, you know.
Yeah, the only trouble, I don't have any, I can hear except, yes, I have that ear wax remover.
Yeah, well, they might clean it, or they might look in there. Let them decide what, you know.
Well, I'm
actually, there's two purposes.
Old and I don't hear that well, as I should, but I can hear a normal conversation, but on the telephone or something where it's like talking as well.
Okay. Do you smoke?
No.
Never
I
smoked?
did years ago. Oh, yes.
Former?
Oh, when I was in college, I smoked. That was many years ago.
Okay.
I think I've been on cigarettes for, I don't know how many years.
Is one, are your ears hurting?
No.
They don't hurt.
No.
He complains sometimes of not being able to hear, like in church, you know.
Yeah.
And there's a little bit of echo, but there's sometimes he's having a hard time understanding hearing.
Yeah, that's very true,
Yeah.
Gary. That echo in the church there. Even the man that sits next to me says he has a hard time. You sit up in the front, us ushers have to sit way in the back. Are you Dr. Peterson?
No.
You're his associate.
I'm Dr. Tien's medical assistant.
Oh, Tien, yeah, okay.
Yeah, Dr. Tien.
You're a young man to be a doctor.
Oh, no, not a doctor.
But
Not yet.
Well,
soon, hopefully.
I at one time thought I'd want to be a doctor many years ago, and I went to university about the second year when they had to learn foreign languages. I decided, no, I don't think I want to go through that, and that's when I decided to come to California.
Yeah, it gets a little, especially multicultural here. You want to learn a little bit of everything.
Well, I already know how to talk Finn. My dad was born in Finland.
Oh, nice.
And so, but that wouldn't do enough as foreign language.
Do you know Finland?
Only a few words and phrases, yeah.
You didn't teach
I wasn't around the house like he was, and
Oh,
on the
yeah,
farm
of course
they used
they
it
catch it
around.
up.
Sure.
On the farm we had to learn.
You had to learn it, yeah.
When Dad says, "Hola, hyvä poika," that means you gotta be a good boy.
Yeah.
Do you speak any foreign language?
No. Well, my first language is Spanish, but that's not that foreign no more.
Uh-huh.
But other than that, no.
I think that was one of the requirements when they were requiring University of North Dakota.
Oh, yeah.
Foreign language. They
North Dakota?
North Dakota.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, University of North Dakota, Grand Forks.
Nice.
Many years ago. That's when the snow and the winter.
My brothers are there. right now.
Is that?
Yeah.
Is he doctoring or?
No, he's actually he works here and there, more construction. You know, they're doing a lot of construction now.
Do you have any
He's in
idea?
Fargo.
Like
Yeah.
Fargo.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's in
Fargo is the
Fargo.
largest city in North
Yeah.
Dakota. Yeah, I was born about 10 miles from the in the central part of the North Dakota, and Canada is right over there.
Oh, okay.
Right, way up there.
Yeah, they're doing a lot of construction right now. That city is getting big.
A lot of oil in there. Oil in the
Yeah,
western. I
that's
think it's a
that's
western
a
area.
western
Yeah.
area.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you know, that's strange because I asked a friend of mine when I was visiting in Lawford, and he was from there. He said they are pumping oil, digging oil wells, but he says our biggest problem is just we don't have one refinery at that time in North Dakota,
Yeah.
so they have to pump it out and send it someplace.
But now it's still bad now because the employees, you know, they you know, the workers, they're living in tents.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's
that's
no
right.
housing. There's
That
no
is right.
housing, so
That
they're all in
is right.
tents. So if you want to go pump that oil, that's brutal.
I was there
That
this
is,
in the
summer.
winter
I mean,
time.
well paid, but it's
Yeah.
brutal.
Yeah.
Being there is brutal.
I was in North Dakota this summer at Fargo, or Raleigh was my hometown,
Hmm.
and I could not believe it, how there was a lot of motorhomes over there. People were
Yeah.
there, and you know what they're asking the farmers if they want to lease that land, oil lease it or whatever, right for oil.
Mineral
Mineral oil is
Mhm.
right there, and my brother, who's still on his dad's farm, 500-600 acres, he said, I'm not I'm not giving up anything on this farm.
You're welcome.
So he still got the oil rights, and they just found oil, 15. This is, even when I was back there, they were looking for oil. And that's
More oil there than there is in Iraq.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know.
The new, those are the new. That's why my brother moved over there.
The new
Oh,
Arabs.
That's the new-
You have
No,
the
not the new Arabs, the new reports.
sheiks.
That's what the
Yeah.
reports are saying.
Yeah.
You have a smart
You know?
brother.
Yeah, that's why he moved over there.
Huh?
So his wife is going to University of North Dakota.
Yeah, Grand Forks.
So he's working, and then when she's out of school, he's gonna try to start going over to the oil working.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
they're
hopefully-
producing a lot of it.
Oh, yeah.
Just what your
A lot of
wife
money,
is
too.
doing. That's great.
yeah.
Yeah.
Excuse me, sir. Let's get the
Yeah.
doctor in here.
Okay.
Thank you.
Oh,
Hey,
good morning.
and how are you?
Very good.
Hi, how are
Dr.
you?
Tian, nice meeting you.
Are you
Pleasure to meet you.
Yeah, yes,
Oh,
Dr. Tian.
I'm Ray. Very
Yeah,
happy to meet
yeah, Mr. Ray.
you. Yeah,
Right.
I'm not
Okay.
Mr. I'm just
Oh.
Ray.
Oh, okay. So you're here to check your ears and neck, right?
Well, yeah.
What?
And namely, I haven't really, my ears never hurt me, but as he said, my son too. That
Okay.
maybe, but I use that earwax, and then
Uh-huh.
it cuts my ears and I can get the extra wax out of it. And you
Oh,
can take a
okay.
look at it.
Okay, I'll take a
But
look.
namely, this here,
Mhm.
what are these ears? These glands or whatever you,
Yeah,
yeah, well, I'll tell you what I've done if that's right or wrong.
right.
But I have Vicks Vapor Rub. That's for if you got a sore like that.
Right, yeah.
And I put it on here, and then in the daytime when the sun is bright, I lay in my bed
Mhm.
and let the sun beat on that with Vicks Vapor Rub.
Mhm.
And it feels, they've gone
It's
down.
good, right?
Yeah, they've gone down, whether it's that or.
Oh,
or the
okay.
doc-
He was
the other
experiencing
doctor.
some lumps in his
Oh,
throat here,
okay.
and he wasn't sure. And at the same time,
Uh-huh.
he was having a lot of phlegm
Oh,
in
I
his
see.
throat.
Yeah, I was getting a lot of phlegm.
And then Dr. Schwartz gave him some Nasonex
Oh, okay.
and samples.
Yeah.
Clean? Good? No
Good.
wax?
I shower and I put,
Very clean?
yeah,
No
Okay.
problem?
that's,
Okay.
Okay.
Good.
right, there you go. You can
Right
feel-
here,
yeah, both sides. This
Okay.
side isn't as heavy as that side is.
This is your saliva gland.
Saliva breath.
Yeah, saliva gland. It's just dripping down. with gravity. When you were 20 years old, it kind of behind your jawbone. It's like it's slowly getting lower and lower.
Oh, okay.
You know, that's kind of age related.
It's like a normal thing?
Yeah, it's a normal thing. A lot of
Okay.
people say, usually 40, 50 years old, it's
Right.
like, all of a sudden, wow, I got too big tumor there.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's what I was thinking.
Right,
Yeah.
younger people don't find this because
Right.
it's tight up, you know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's
And one side is bigger than the other, you know, this is smaller on this side.
Can they get infected or?
They can get infected.
Yeah.
They can, especially when you're not drinking enough water, you know, they can get clogged up, you know.
Yeah.
Okay, looking good.
My false teeth, I've got to go down, and that's the next thing I got to do is get my partials.
Oh, okay.
But well, they're partials.
Okay, open up. I'm just going to feel your tongue, everything. Oh, feels good. Feels good.
I'm glad to hear you say that.
Yeah, but these two things, it's soft, moves around, and I don't think you need to worry about
Nothing to worry about.
Would you recommend that I do what I do, like today, if the sun is out, I go into my bedroom and I put a little bit of Vicks on these.
You don't need
And
to
then
do that. It's not going to work. No. What
They seem to have worked though.
Oh, if you feel comfortable, you can do it. But the most important thing is that you need to drink more water.
Okay.
You drink more water, and then you produce more saliva.
Right.
And kind of cleanse it out.
Okay.
Just
Can I
like
put a little scotch in that water too?
Actually, that'll do the opposite if you do that.
Right, it dries up.
dries it up.
Yeah. You don't, coffee dries up, drinks,
Right.
you know. You want to drink water.
Caffeine or alcohol will dry it up.
Right, hydrated, you know, alcohol will make
Right.
it swollen, you know, you don't like
it can make it swollen, yeah.
You want to,
Wow.
yeah, because this gland is low and the tube opens to the mouth. It's kind of against gravity. So the saliva tends to stay there, then
Right.
you get infected. So you need to drink a lot of water to produce more saliva to keep it moving.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Just like
these
a tornado.
produce the phlegm or the
Saliva.
No, saliva.
Saliva, yeah.
and that turns into like
Flame, yeah. If you don't,
spit.
if you don't drink enough, your saliva is dry. It's become, you know, phlegm.
So he might have had one that was a little more. I said one was bigger than the other. He might have had a
It
little
can be,
infection
Can
here.
be. Sometimes it's just not, just clogged up.
Right.
It's just like a sink, right?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, and then you're producing saliva. If this tube is clogged up, and then you have a saliva backed up in the gland, then it's
Right.
get
It's
big.
not. It's
You-
not
So
moving.
for a recommendation, you say drink a lot of water.
Drink a lot of water.
Yeah.
In the morning, 2 glasses. Afternoon, 2 glasses. Night, 2. Not right before sleep. Then you can't
Right,
sleep, right?
right.
I
So,
have to go.
yeah. Then late afternoon, 2 glasses. After that, if you like candy, you can have sour candy. Okay, or you can chew some chewing gum. Okay, if you have diabetes, chew some chewing gum or celeries. After
Celery.
after drinking water, you chew something and then you produce more saliva.
Oh, to help produce the saliva.
Right,
I get
so
it.
clean
Yeah.
clean it up, and then you
There
won't
you
have
go.
the sticky flames in your
Yeah.
mouth, and also this gland will get cleaned.
Right.
So you have 3 pairs of glands needs to have this cleaning.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, here's one, here's one, here's
Around
one.
the ears, around the throat, and around
Right,
the
on
neck.
the neck, and also
Celery is good.
salivary gland.
I will get you some celery. Yeah.
Yeah, celery sticks, and then
Yeah.
chop into small pieces, and
Right,
you
right.
drink your water,
You could-
and you start to chew that, and then you
Yeah.
clean out your internally.
Yeah.
If you feel Vicks makes it
No, I don't have
comfortable,
no pain there at all, other than as he mentioned, I do spit sometimes saliva, and it's
Yeah.
kind of
It was
like
going in his throat, but I think he had. I don't know whether it was an allergy or he had a little someone's nasal drip or
Right,
something
right, right.
that was causing him problem for a while.
Yeah.
Right.
and breathing. You said you even got a little shortness of breath because of that for a
Oh,
while?
yeah, well, that, I talked to my doctor and Swartz about that, and he said at 87, he says,
Yeah, you could expect a little something.
to have a little shortness of breath, but that's, you brought that up.
Right.
But,
Yeah, we wanted to talk a little bit about his hearing, because, you know, he worked in a sheet metal shop here in Torrance for many, many years.
Oh,
And they
okay.
had a lot of loud machinery and
Right,
stuff.
right.
And they did, and he was in there every day, you know, working in that shop, and there was a lot of noise. At that time, they weren't too concerned
Not
about
protected.
about ear protection.
Right.
And now he's seeing, like, he's having difficulty, like when we're in church and something, a place where there's echo, he has a hard time hearing, understanding.
Oh.
Is it possible to get him
in the back and they get the echo?
Maybe it's time to get the hearing checked and
checked, yeah.
possible hearing aids.
Right.
Okay, we'll make an appointment for that, okay?
Okay.
And let me get the.
It might be okay, but it's a good thing to have it checked.
Well, we're here, we might as well do it, I guess.
Yeah.
Actually, very nice.
So there are two things you need to do. First is a hearing test, okay? Hearing test has several parts. Then you can hear to see if you're hearing beeping sound.
Right.
And another thing is to repeat the word. If I say the word brakes, you say brakes. If you can't hear it, you don't know, then you miss it, and then you get a score. How many you get it, right? And you have a hearing loss. Do you have a ringing in the ear?
No, I don't.
No. Oh, okay. We want to have a hearing test and hearing aid evaluation in the same day, so you
Okay.
don't need to come twice.
Okay.
Okay. So, yep. So this one you take to the front desk, they'll make an appointment for you, okay?
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I thought they were going to do that today, because when we made the appointment, they said they were going to see 2 doctors today.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
You have that appointment today?
possibly.
Yeah, let's go to the front desk and check. Yeah, come
Okay.
with me.
Well, I better put on my sweater.
Yeah.
Hi, how are you?
Hi. My name is Gary.
My sweater?
This is my father, Ray.
How are you? And Gary, you can have a seat in the black chair.
Okay.
And Mr. Ruth, you're gonna go right in here. There's a big, huge step right here, so be careful.
Okay, I can step over that, can I?
Yeah. And you have a seat right there
Okay.
in that blue chair.
You gonna turn on the television? Later, later.
Yeah.
7:30.
I don't see it anymore. I changed my cable, so I don't get to see the games anymore. You're making
I was until they started looking.
I know.
I can't hear it.
Have you noticed it in both ears?
Right, but do you know how you got to see Dr. Fayad?
Can I take a look inside your ears?
Yes, he specialist
Are you enjoying this warm weather we have here?
I'm enjoying. Your hand, your right ear first. When you hear a very soft tone, in your right ear first, raise your hand. Okay. Very good. Now, even if it's very, very far away, very low, raise your hand immediately, okay? Again, when you hear a soft tone in either left or right, raise your hand.
Oh, I think you said was I have to move slowly.
Yeah, I know.
Watch your step there.
I will.
It's a big drop. Yeah.
Okay, now, am I through?
We're done.
Okay. Now I'm going to ask you, when I was in school, we learned how to do things. And they did it like A, B, C, D, E, F. Now I'm going to ask you, as you're my teacher, how are you going to grade me today?
Well, you know how, like you say, there's consonant sounds
Yeah,
and there are vowel sounds?
yeah.
You're missing about half of a consonant sounds.
Consonant sound.
Yeah. It's because, your son said that you were exposed to a lot of noise in the
Yeah,
past.
probably was.
So when somebody says the word, you don't need anything louder, but you want clear.
There you go.
See?
That makes sense, yeah.
But you need a hearing aid for both ears.
I need hearing aids for both men.
Yes.
And do I have to wear them all the time?
Most likely, yes.
Or just, or when you go to church or something like that?
No, all day, every day.
Well, I'm in and out, I'm outside a lot, and I'm probably gonna drop them or something. I don't wanna lose them. What kind are they?
It's very difficult to lose them.
Oh, are they just little ones or big ones?
You could get a small one goes in ear, or the small one that goes behind the ear.
Oh, I see.
But unfortunately, your insurance do not cover hearing aids.
Oh, they don't.
So you need two things. One is you need a new hearing aid. You need a lifetime audiological follow-up.
What's that?
You come back and see me for the follow-up and fine-tuning and checkup.
I can do that. You're nice to talk to if you give me a good grade.
So today, you want me to just give you some information to take home, or?
I don't know what I'd do with it, but
Sure,
I'm
sure,
not-
yeah.
okay.
Now he takes them out when he goes to sleep, right?
Exactly.
Okay. So you just wear them.
I'll be right back
Yeah,
with the
well,
information.
You put them in like your teeth when you need to chew. Yeah.
Well, I just can't imagine wearing them all the time.
Well, you know what, Dad? You know how many people your age have them?
Probably.
Tons.
Well,
Tons.
it's not that, I'm not worried about that, it's just the fact that if I go outside or I'm working outside or something, or maybe at the gym, and if they drop out,
Well, like she says, she'll give you the type. They will try to fit you with the type that you won't lose.
Yeah,
Because if you're worried about losing them, then you need to get the type that is very difficult to fall out and lose.
yeah, because I want to, see, I go to the gym 2-3 times a week, and then
Good
I
for
get on
you.
there and I go on the rowing machine, and they're rowing, and they running on the machine, that sort of thing, and
You run on the machine?
yeah. But I don't want to lose them, see, that's what I'm thinking about, because, yeah,
That's not a problem.
okay, that's what I want to hear from you.
How about like water damage? I mean, if he forgets and goes in the shower with them?
No, we'll train him
Uh-huh.
not to wear the water.
So you don't wear them in the water then? Okay. That's good to know. Yeah.
And do I have to wear them night and day?
No, you just wear during the day.
Well, that's better.
Right, yeah. But just think, you'll be able to hear the Lakers game that much better, and Lawrence Welk.
Lakers?
Oh,
you'll
They're
be able
not
to hear.
doing well.
They only lost one, they only won one game. And when they had Phil Jackson in there for the whole season, they won, for the whole time, they got about 5 or 6 winners. And now they only got one game that they have won, so they haven't won any big. But they're playing Milwaukee tonight, so root for the Lakers if you like the Lakers. Ah, you're smart. Take that. clippers instead, the other team here.
Okay, so
Well,
we take
they're doing
the,
better.
we take the information and we review it, and then we make an appointment for a
Hearing aid consultation.
hearing aid consultation.
If you are ready to invest on it,
Right.
yes.
In this office here, okay? So we come
With
back.
me.
With you. Okay, so we come back to you once we decide that this is probably the best for him.
Sure.
And then once he gets fitted for them and they get adjusted properly and stuff, and he gets used to how to wear them, then you follow up with him.
Yes, all my patients come back.
Right. So you come back and then you make sure that he's satisfied with them and they're working properly.
That's correct.
That sounds great.
Now where do I get these hearing aids?
Here.
Right here?
Yeah. We'll make an appointment to come back, and then we'll figure out which ones that
Yeah.
you think will
The
probably be the
hearing
best
is
for
going to
you.
cost about $1,400 to $2,000 for one.
Yeah.
That's about the price.
They're
range.
pretty
I
expensive.
don't have that kind of money.
Yeah, it is a big investment for a lot of people.
They're expensive, but think about it. How much the quality of your life is going to improve by being able to hear.
Well, I look at it this way. I'm 87 years old.
No.
And 87.
That's okay.
And I figure that if I got another year left to stay down here before my wife is upstairs already, I figure that I would rather join her than spend $1,400.
But don't you want some quality time here on your last
Well,
journey?
I feel that I can hear you, I can converse with you and talk to you and her and yeah, maybe I don't like I hear it at church there because of the echo there.
Yeah,
That's why I
but
don't
think
hear.
about this also. You're still driving. You need to hear traffic.
Oh, I can
It's
hear
a safety
traffic.
thing.
I can
What
hear- I
if
can hear.
somebody you're getting out of your car and there's somebody coming up on a car behind you and you don't hear him at the market? You could get hurt. It's a safety thing.
Well, that's probably true, but I don't hardly drive my car that often that I go.
You drive your car a
I
lot.
just live across the street.
Yeah, but you drive to the Elks, you drive to the
Once a
gym,
week.
and you drive to the gym, you said 3, sometimes 4 days a week,
Yeah,
and then
4
you
days.
drive to church. So you're driving a lot still, and you
It's
know,
all locally within just a mile or two.
yeah,
He
but,
doesn't have to spend the money. No.
well,
He's not ready.
I understand he doesn't want to spend the money, you know, but I think that we shouldn't really worry about that right now. I think we should get you some quality, you know, treatment.
Well,
We'll
I'll
just go
see.
home and think about
We'll
it.
go think about it, and we'll
Yeah.
talk it over with Ron, and see what Ron thinks, and if you're
Yeah.
worried about the money, we'll help you out, don't worry about it.
No, I don't want your money. You can.
Well, no, but you know, we want you to be safe, and we don't want you to.
I feel
you know,
I feel very confident. I didn't expect anything like this to happen today because I can hear every word you say. I can hear the cars on the street. I can hear buses travel. I can listen to the
Well,
radio.
yeah, but you
Yeah,
had
you're
a.
right. You hear buses, you hear the
Straight
traffic,
ahead, okay?
but you don't hear the consonants.
Well, the consonant, that's almost a silent.
It's a
part.
silent to you,
Yeah, because
yeah, but other people, they do hear them, okay?
you're the doctor, so I try to understand what you're saying.
Right.
yeah.
I mean, you did have the bus tear off the windshield in your on your car, you know, and so it's possible that maybe if you would have heard that, you might have avoided that accident.
Well,
You know?
it was years ago.
That was about last year. Yeah.
He doesn't
Yeah,
want hearing
yeah,
aid.
yeah. Well, he's, you know,
I know, nobody wants hearing aids.
Yeah. Well, I figure that if I can have one more good year on this earth.
How about this? You come back in 1 year. If you're still around, then we'll get hearing aid, okay?
Okay,
How's that?
that sounds great. Yeah, that's
He's saying, that's what he said, 1 more year.
okay.
No,
It's-
but
it
you
doesn't
know,
promise, right?
I when I shower, I always clean the wax out of my ears.
Wax is
because-
not the cause of the problem. Your hearing loss is from your cochlea, okay?
That's this on here.
No. It's an organ of hearing behind your
behind the
ear.
ear.
Yeah. So we'll see you in 1 year.
You're a
I'm going to
sweetheart.
put in the chart.
Okay.
You promise me you're going to get a hearing aid in 1 year.
Okay,
Okay.
I'll do that.
Okay.
Or sooner, maybe.
Or sooner,
Maybe
maybe.
sooner if he changes his
Well,
mind.
yeah.
I wish there
well,
was more doctors like her, you know. They do a great job and understand our feelings, and I feel very fortunate to have a doctor like you,
Yeah.
you know, and you understand it. I have my problems too, you know, and I'm not working, so I don't have a very large income, but I could figure out something, but I don't know, you know.
Exactly.
much.
I understand. Yeah.
Okay, well, I guess.
Well, we just want you to be safe. That's the main thing.
Yeah.
And, you know,
Yeah. Chung, can I ask you, where were you born?
I was born in Seoul.
What?
Seoul.
Taurus?
Seoul,
Where's that at?
Korea.
Oh, Korea. Well, my goodness, you've done very well for yourself, and you are a doctor in California. That's great.
Mm-hmm.
Korea, oh boy. You're a long ways from home. Do you ever regret coming?
No, I grew up in Palos Verdes. I just happened to be born in Seoul, that's all.
Oh, okay. Well, I was born in North Dakota, but I came out
We
here.
came a long way, too.
Yeah, I came out here when I was about 25 years old, 22 or whatever it was. And I'm glad I did, because the winters are terrible back there. Very cold is what I'm trying to say.
There's not many people there, huh?
Population-wise, no. Mostly farmers, because there isn't much industry there.
Mm-hmm. I think,
But
didn't they have a
not-
mining business?
Yeah, there is some mining up around Mount Rushmore in that area. And now the big thing there, they're finding oil there.
Wow.
And they're drilling oil wells, but there's no refineries there yet.
Mm-hmm.
So, but that's not my problem. But I do have a brother back there that's got 500-600 acre farm.
Wow.
He likes to farm.
so anyhow, I guess we'll take the information and look at it, and
Okay.
and we'll talk and see what Ron says, you know.
Yeah.
Who's
And
Ron?
My brother, my older brother, he lives in Seattle.
Oh.
Airline, they both work
Right.
for the airlines.
Oh.
Yeah.
Boeing?
And
No, Delta Airlines.
Delta Airlines.
Yeah.
You were at Delta many years, weren't you?
Yeah,
Western.
I worked 30 years at the airport, so.
Yeah.
So-
Seattle Airport?
No, here in LAX.
Oh.
Yeah, here.
He's in Seattle with he's still with Delta.
Yeah, he's still working. I'm disabled, so yeah, I'm not working.
Yeah. So we all gotta do what we want to do. And you like being a doctor and nurse, that sort of thing. You enjoy this type of work?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, you're very good at it. That's why I asked. I'll have to give you an A.
So you wouldn't mind coming back and seeing her, right?
Oh, of course not.
Oh, it's not me. It doesn't He
Yeah.
just doesn't want hearing it at this point,
Yeah,
that's
at
all.
this point, well,
No, yeah,
I think he
like-
doesn't understand the necessity of it, or how,
Because people with the hearing loss, they don't know what they're missing.
they don't know what they're missing, and he enjoys listening to Lawrence Welk, the
Yeah.
music, and how much more better would that sound if he had the hearing aid? He really enjoys listening to music.
Ah.
But
Is he still around?
No,
He
Lawrence
passed
Welk.
away a long time
He
ago.
passed away, yeah.
But the show is still on
The show's
TV?
still on TV, and he watched it
Wow,
every
I think
Saturday.
I watched it when I was like
Yeah,
10 years
yeah,
old.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, he had played good music, kind of music you could dance to, you know,
Oh,
and sing to.
that's
it,
your
you know.
style music.
You knew Lawrence
Yeah.
Welk, didn't you? The music of Lawrence Welk?
yeah. See, he doesn't know what he's missing. It's like putting on a high fidelity stereo.
Yeah.
You know, getting a new radio that's much better, right?
We'll see.
Okay. Well, we'll take it one step at a time.
All right. Okay,
And
well,
Thank
thank
you.
you for your
Bye-bye. It was nice to meet you.
exercise.